Hey guys. All right, so I'm sitting in my car. I got disconnected. I tried a second ago to go live and got disconnected. Gotta love Facebook. So I am sitting in the parking lot waiting on Chessie, and I really wanted to talk about drama llamas. Drama llamas. And I don't think I can do live with my sunglasses up. It's just too bright. Hello, Jessie. Hello, guys. How is everyone? So let's talk about drama llamas for a little bit. And I'm going to talk to you about how you don't want to get sucked into the drama and how to avoid it. Avoid it at all cost. I know a lot of us are like, oh, I avoid drama, or I don't do drama, or I don't want to be part of drama. But do you actually know how to avoid it? Do you actually know that there are some steps that you take to avoid it? Hey, Mallory, how is everyone? So that's what we're going to talk about, is drama llamas. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Jennifer Stroman, and I am the #Glitter CEO. I love all things magical, unicorns, rainbows, glitter, you name it. I love it, and I'm always trying to help you unleash your inner sparkle. So as today's subject is drama llamas, we're going to unleash some sparkle and squash some flames. So if anybody ever dealt with a drama llama? Anybody? Drama llamas? I would love to know if you've dealt with drama llamas. Drop me one below if you've dealt with drama llamas ever. Do you ever deal with the drama llama? Whether it be, somebody you work with, somebody in your family, someone that you know that's your friend. I had a really close friend who was, man, it was all drama all the time. And it's hard. It's so hard, especially if you love the person and they're in the family or a friend. It's so hard when you are around someone that is full of drama. Anybody hear me on this? Throw me up some hearts if you agree. So I'm going to give you a couple steps to distance yourself from the drama and not get sucked in, because we can have a relationship with people and we can talk to people and we can be friends with them, or we can work with them, or whatever. But we don't have to invite that drama in, right? You don't have to allow it to take over your life. You don't have to allow it to be a part of your life. If you agree with that, throw me a heart below. Throw me a little heart, a red or a pink or blue heart. But throw me a heart below if you agree that you can love someone and not be part of the drama. I mean, let's face it. People are going to cause drama. So the first thing that I would tell you, and this is just from experience, these are a couple steps that I've done, that I've learned how to avoid the drama in my life. I'm going to try really hard to do this with my sunglasses, but I'm having trouble with it. It's too bright. The first thing is, you don't want to feed into it, right? Like, you don't feed into it. Don't preach to that person. Don't try to point out that they're negative. Don't try to tell them what they shouldn't be doing or what they should be doing. It's not the right way to go. Here's the deal. Negative people don't want to be told they're negative. I mean, negative people don't want to be told they're wrong. Have you ever, I know my daughter's like this. I'm sure you've got kids or somebody around you that if you tell them that they're wrong when they really are wrong, they don't like that. They don't take that well. Nobody wants to be told they're wrong. Well, then nobody wants to be told that they're being negative, especially when they're in a negative mindset. If they feel like they're doing the right thing and that's the way that they need to go, I can't do this, I'm going to have to put sunglasses. The negativity is going to take over. So don't try to tell somebody who's negative that they're being negative. Don't try to tell them that they need to look at things differently. Don't try to preach to them. You hear me on this? Throw me the little sign that I have with the no drama llamas. No, don't do it. Tell me no. Either that or give me a thumbs down. No, do not preach to these people. Please don't. The thing is, they feel like they're being judged. So don't come at them by telling them, oh, you're being negative about this, or oh, you're just causing drama. Don't use that word drama. That's just going to cause even more drama. Don't do it. Just don't do it. So people are going to be negative and be in that mindset. That's the way they are. That does not mean that you have to cater to it or feed into it. So don't feed into it. Don't be negative back. Okay? That goes into number 2. You've got to rein in those emotions. Rein in the emotions and build a wall against the negativity. What do I mean by this? We get emotional. let's say somebody's saying something bad about, let's talk about mamas, let's talk about mama bears. And when someone says something about your kid, what happens with a mama bear? Let's drop a bear below. You know those mama bears. Drop me a bear below. Those mama, anybody a mama bear? Give me a number 2 if you're a mama bear, but drop me a bear below too. If you're mama bear, you get angry, right? Like your emotions get the best of you. You're like, oh no, you did not just talk about my baby. Like, let's just face it, your earrings come off and you get real ghetto real quick because you're a mama bear and you're protective and you're going to hear me roar, right? You're going to hear it. So those emotions take control. When it's the same thing with drama, don't let the emotions take over. Don't let that escalate to a point where now you've got to get involved, because maybe you don't have to get involved. Maybe it's not necessary. Build a wall up that takes away all the negativity. Protect yourself from getting in that environment and in that mindset. Right? So that's number 2, is rein in those emotions. Mama bears still be mama bears, but you know, when it comes to the drama in your life, you don't have to feed into it. And sometimes that drama is with our kids and we don't have to feed into that either. Okay? Just don't do it. Don't let the emotions take over the reality. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, drop me a 3 below. Does that make sense? Don't let that take over your perspective because your emotions get involved. Maybe they said that, you know, you have ugly feet. I don't know. And all of a sudden you're mad because you have ugly feet. Like, don't get all butthurt over some things that people say. Okay. And even if it is something really serious and you really are upset about it, side note, if you really are upset about it, expressing yourself in an emotional state is not the way to do it either. You've got to get your emotions in check before you ever try to solve the situation or try to come back and explain why you don't have ugly feet or whatever it may be. So number 3, the third thing that you need to know about not letting there be drama llamas in your life and not being a drama llama yourself is that you really need to keep your positive mindset. So I just said, don't be negative, right? Don't let your emotions get in the way. Keep a wall up that shows that there's no negativity going on. Well, part of that's having a positive mindset. Are you in a positive state? How many of y'all are in positive states? Give me the little girl with the hand up if you keep positivity alive in your life. You've got to be positive. Keep your high vibration, high vibration. The energy needs to be up. You need to be excited. You need to be positive. When you're positive, people who are negative are not going to be drawn to you, right? Can I get an amen on that? When you're positive, negativity will not be drawn to you. Trust me on this. The more positive you are, the less drama you will have. The more positive you are, the less negativity will follow you. The more positivity you have, the less likely your emotions will get in the way. Less likely your emotions will take over. Okay? If you're positive about everything and you're thinking about things in the right perspective, you're constantly going to be just fueling your heart, your soul with that positivity, and it's going to overflow. Okay? So, y'all with me on that? You get that positivity? Yes. Give me a thumbs up below if you get that. Like, positive, guys. Give yourself some positive affirmations. Do what you need to stay in a positive mindset. Listen to some music. Do a little bit of dancing. Whatever you need to do physically to put yourself in a better mindset. But don't go into that negativity route. So, that is number 4. You've really just got, or number 3, you've got to really just be positive about everything. Number 4 is distance yourself. If I'm frozen or not. Oh, there I go. Okay. I got frozen there for a second. So you've got to distance yourself. This one's hard. If it is a family member, it's very difficult to distance yourself from them, right? Because, I mean, you're going to have to deal with them. So sometimes distancing yourself is not necessarily the best option. You've got to still deal with them. And if it is in a situation where you can't distance yourself, you need to just make sure that that wall is very strong and up, okay? You've got to make sure that you're protected. But if you can distance yourself in a situation, if you can avoid a situation, avoid it. Distance yourself. Are y'all still there? Please comment below. Let me know that you're there. Tell me, yes, we're still here, because I'm not seeing comments now. I want to make sure that I'm not frozen again. But distance yourself. And this is like in your workplace or in anywhere. You've got to protect yourself. You've got to put a wall up. You've got to make sure that you avoid any of the drama. So walk away, distance yourself, and avoid it. You know what, guys? I've had to not only just distance myself, but I've had to like block people. I hate using the block button unless I absolutely have to. But if that person is negative, if that person is ugly, if that person is just disgraceful, if that person drags me down, they got to go. They got to go. So don't be afraid to use that block button, okay? You've got to walk away and you've got to distance yourself. You know, Facebook has that cute little button that says, do you want to take a break from the person? Take a break from the person if you need to. If they're negative, they don't need to be in your life. But if it's somebody that's close to you or that you have a relationship with or that you work with, distance yourself, okay? Take a step back and distance yourself. It's not worth getting wrapped up in it. Don't get sucked into the drama, okay? Just don't. Yes. Bye, Negative Nancy. Just bye, Felicia. Peace out. Drop me a peace sign below. Drop me peace. Like, it is not worth it. Just see you at the door and then on your way out. Bye-bye. So the last thing that I want to say is you've always got to find a silver lining. There may be drama happening. There may be things going on. Stick to the facts. Stick to the freaking facts. Whatever it is, somebody may be talking bad about you, about a company, about a product, about your family member, about whoever. It may be something that you're not supportive of, that they're supportive of, and they're sitting there talking bad about it. Whatever it is, you need to learn from it. You need to go forward from it, and you really just need to stick to the facts. What are the facts in the situation? You know, I've already gone over, you're not preaching, you're keeping your emotions in check, you're distancing yourself, you're keeping your vibration and energy high, you're doing all of these things. Well, then keep the facts in check and don't go into fantasy world. Don't go into fantasy world. What do I mean by that? Don't get wrapped up in it and go, oh my gosh, but you know, they said this and I really see that. And oh, but this could have happened. And don't start letting that mind. All right. Sorry guys. Sorry. I got disconnected for a second. I'm going to finish this up very quickly. So you've got to keep the facts. Don't get into fantasy world. Don't let your mind get carried away. Don't let your mind take you where you shouldn't be. Don't let your mind start thinking things that aren't there. Okay. Don't go into the fantasy tailspin. Stick to the facts, but keep a silver lining. You know, all the time, anytime any of this happens and drama happens and there's that drama llama, there's something to be learned here. There's a silver lining all the time. There's something that's going to come out of that. So hold on to that. Look